India raised $30 billion to build 100 smart cities. India will grow to 800 million square meters of urban areas per year by 2030 and has now completed two-thirds of projects worth $30 billion United States dollars on building 100 smart cities. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just said that the country is keen to attract foreign investment to modernize its urban centers. As the world's second most populous nation rebuilds its post-pandemic economy, COVID-19 has given governments the opportunity to accelerate the process of making cities more livable for their people, Modi said in his speech at the Bloomberg New Economic Forum on Tuesday, November 17th. We're looking into a future where much of education, healthcare, shopping can happen online. Our cities need to be ready for the convergence of the physical world and digital, he said. India is planning to continue fundraising in areas including urban and transport technology. The country will have to develop up to 800 million square meters of urban area each year by 2030, with more than 40% of the population expected to live in cities. According to the Department of Housing and Urban Affairs, to date, according to Mr. Modi, India has completed two-thirds of the $30 billion project package to build 100 smart cities. 31% of India's 1.3 billion people currently live in cities. Migrating from the countryside in search of work increases the facilities. Posing a challenge for policymakers. Investments in urban infrastructure could help bolster Asia's third-largest economy, which has plunged into an unprecedented recession. According to a Reserve Bank of India report, blockade because of COVID-19. To tackle the growing urbanization problem, Modi's government has introduced programs to build housing for the poor, improve infrastructure, promote public transport and provide clean drinking water. Initiatives also bring investment opportunities and demand for new technology. India is planning an affordable rental housing initiative as part of the post-COVID-19 reconstruction process, Prime Minister said. With that, 10 million urban houses will be completed in the next few years. About 1,000 kilometers of railway is part of the project to build suburban train systems in 27 which is also expected to be completed by 2022. If you are looking to invest in urbanization, India has exciting opportunities for you, said Modi. Business International, Friday, September 11, 2020. 6:13 GMT +7, India weighs in on a $23 billion package that attracts global manufacturers. The preferential package of $23 billion United States dollars is the next step after the program to attract companies to move their supply chains out of China, launched by India earlier this year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government will provide manufacturing-related incentives to automakers, solar cells and steel specifically for consumer equipment companies, according to Bloomberg sources. In addition, specialized textile, food processing and pharmaceutical sectors are also being considered to be included in the list of preferential packages. The program, outlined by Indian policymakers, inherits the stereotype from a plan launched earlier this year to attract businesses to leave China. Accordingly, about 20 companies including Samsung Electronics, Foxconn and Wistron have pledged to invest $1.5 billion to set up mobile phone manufacturing plants in the country. After the Indian government gave priority offers support an amount equal to 4 to 6% of their increased sales over the next 5 years. New Delhi has been trying to attract investments to revive an economy that has suffered the worst decline among major economies last quarter, when GDP fell 23.9%. India's corporate tax is already at the lowest in Asia, while default regulations have been overhauled to make business easier. But those are still not attractive enough for the country to become the top choice for businesses looking to diversify their supply chains away from China. Vietnam continues to be the most popular destination, followed by Cambodia, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Thailand, according to a recent survey by Standard Chartered. This move will certainly have a positive impact on manufacturing, especially for booming sectors like solar energy and electronics, said Madan Sabnavis, chief economist at Care Ratings. It's a good way to attract investment and has the potential to make a difference in these areas, he said. The Indian government is also planning to expand the program to support companies in increasing the value added in place. The program currently applies to components and accessories used for mobile phones and is proposed to be extended to low-value plastics, furniture, toys, and utensils. Most of these items are currently imported from China. Both programs are under discussion and will be released soon for the federal cabinet for approval.